Tottenham is officially the most boring team in England. We are sitting 14th in the table. Our manager was just caught drinking from an Arsenal cup, and our captain, Romano, is calling out the board for telling lies on Instagram. The boring Tottenham chants aren't just coming from rivals anymore, they're coming from us. But in the middle of this absolute disaster, one signing has the potential to drag this club out of the dirt. I'm talking about Conor Gallagher. This isn't just a £35 million transfer, it's a tactical emergency heart transplant. Today, I'm breaking down why Gallagher is the only reason you should still have hope for the 2026 season. Let's look at why we are actually losing. Since Rodrigo Bentancur went down for 3 months with that hamstring surgery, the lights have literally gone out in our midfield. Under Thomas Frank, Spurs have become reactive and stagnant. We rank 13th in the league for line-breaking passes, and we have the slowest transition from defence to attack in the top flight. Without James Maddison, who we now know is out for the rest of the season, we have zero bite. We have players like Palhinha doing the dirty work, but when the ball gets to the middle, it just stops. It's sideways, it's backwards, and it's killing Xavi Simons and Mohamed Kudus, who are being forced to drop 40 yards deep just to touch the ball. This is why Gallagher was a must-sign. He is the disruptor that Frank has been begging for since August. The stats don't lie. Look at the forward pass percentage. In his final months before injury, Bentancur was playing it safe, ranking in the bottom 20th percentile for aggressive passes. Conor Gallagher, he's in the 95th percentile. Gallagher doesn't just pass the ball, he bulldozes through lines. While Thomas Frank's current system is criticised for being too rigid, Gallagher is the chaos factor. He covers more grass than any other player in the league. He allows us to switch from a static 4-2-3-1 into a high-pressing 4-1-4-1 in an instant. He isn't just replacing Bentancur's minutes, he's upgrading the entire intensity of the squad. If you're tired of seeing Spurs get bullied by mid-table teams, Gallagher is the answer. Now let's talk about the pull of this club. Aston Villa are fighting for the top 4. They offered Gallagher Champions League football and a massive wage. Everyone, literally every pundit, said he'd go to Villa Park. But Thomas Frank reportedly made a personal late-night call to Gallagher, and the result, he chose North London. He chose a club in 14th over a club in the top 4. Why? Because he knows he can be the face of the new Spurs. This tells you everything about his character. In a dressing room that currently feels like a revolving door of failure, Gallagher is coming in with a point to prove. He's ex-Chelsea, sure, but he's playing with the heart that some of our current starters seem to have lost. We also have a leadership vacuum. With Daniel Levy gone and the new board struggling, the players feel isolated. Romero's deleted Instagram post about lies showed a massive rift between the squad and the hierarchy. Frank needs a lieutenant on the pitch who doesn't carry that baggage. Gallagher has captained Chelsea, he's captained Atletico in big moments, and he brings a no-nonsense English grit that we haven't seen since the days of peak Moussa Sembele or even Højbjerg. He is the bridge between a manager under fire and a fan base that has lost its patience. And here is the secret weapon. The 2026 World Cup is months away. Thomas Tuchel is watching every single minute. Gallagher was frozen out in Madrid, and he knows that if he doesn't dominate at Spurs, he's not going to the States this summer. A hungry Conor Gallagher is a dangerous prospect for the rest of the league. He is playing for his career, and that desperation is exactly what this comfortable Spurs squad needs to wake up. So, is he the saviour? Or is the system so broken that even an engine like Gallagher will eventually stall? I believe he's the most important January signing we've made in 5 years. He frees up Xavi Simons to be the number 10 he was meant to be, and he finally gives Palhinha the partner he deserves. But I want to hear from you. Does Gallagher start immediately against West Ham? And, more importantly, do you still trust Thomas Frank after the Arsenal Cup incident? Drop a Coys emoji if you're back in the Gallagher era, and let me know your predicted 11 in the comments. Don't forget to hit subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.